All right, this is a quick review of the mic tuning panel and why it's not working for me. Basically, I've got three setups. I've got ditch lights, fog lights, and a light bar. The ditch lights are less than 2 amps. I think it's 2 6-watt lights, which is 1 amp. That's on a 5 amp circuit. Those work fine. I have 2 fogs that are 3 amps each on a 10 amp circuit. Those don't work, they cut out. And the light bar is 10 amps on a 30 amp circuit. It's 120 watts total, 10 amps on a 30 amp circuit, and that one doesn't work either. So fog lights, well, actually, nope, the fog lights don't even work. I press it on, and then you saw them cut off there. These are fine, they're working now, but the fogs I'll turn on, and they'll turn on for a little bit, maybe upwards of 30 seconds tops, and then they cut out. And the light bar does the same thing. Let me click on the light bar. Sorry, I know this isn't the most exciting thing to watch, but I'm trying to prove that these things just cut out after a while. So I don't know if the circuit breakers that are in there are all cheap and I got a counterfeit one, but yep, there you go. See, it's still showing as on, but the lights cut out. And then, you know, I'll be driving down the road and then all of a sudden they'll kick back on for a second and then they'll kick back off. And see, I clicked off the light bar and you saw the fog lights come back on for a second and then they clicked back off. So whatever product I got, I don't know if it only has 5 amp circuit breakers in there or 1 amp circuit breakers, or it's just defective, completely defective, but it doesn't work. And another thing, this thing's fucking dangerous. There's no, that's on the lowest, that was on the lowest brightness setting. This thing is so bright and there's no way to turn off the backlight completely. And you saw the fog lights just kick back off again. Yep, see, kick back on, it'll kick back on for a few seconds and then kick back off. So I have a defective product. I wasted God knows how much time designing this nice 3D printed, well, you can't really see it with the light, but designed this nice 3D printed bracket for my switch panel, spent all this time wiring it up, and you know, had it sitting on the shelf for 6 months before I installed it, and then, you know, within 2 weeks of it having it, it stopped working. So piece of shit, stay away. Hopefully I'll get a replacement.